You doing? Hey, welcome, says Gerald. You're the party of bracers bound for Grancel, right? Yeah, that's us. Hilica sent over the fair payment already. We don't even have to pay. Not nice. You guys ready to check in? Just like last time, it would probably be best if we stay here and wait for the ship when we check in. Are you certain we're done here in Zeiss? Sure are. Check in. Alright. I'll contact the guild and let them know to send the rest of your party. Stella's group checked in and waited for the next passenger ship. Cook, cook! A lot of people on this flight. Honk, honk. And we're off. Airliner Sicilia. You know that much. We get to enjoy another flight. That's always fun. Bum, bum, bum. So as usual, you just want to talk to everybody. Hey, sis! I don't want to sit here. Let's go outside. I'll be good, I promise. I got it, sis. I said no. The last time you said that, you climbed the railing on the deck, didn't you? You're staying put right here, no matter what. I've got a deal to make with Ambassador Cochran of Calvert, and this is a big one. It's gonna be a big one! I hope it goes well. Just you wait, Arce. Your lovely white frame will be mine in this camera. Oh, okay. Ah, next is the seat of Her Majesty herself, Grancel, the City of Beauty. It makes my heart rejoice to see it again, but it also brings to mind that recent coup. Something like that must never happen again. Oh boy. Olivier's putting on a concert, of course. You've seen that passenger playing the lute, right? It isn't just his music that's unique. His singing and the way he talks is as well. How do I put it? I feel like he loves himself. A lot. You can say that. I guess he's the textbook definition of narcissism, huh? Pretty much. If you need a shop in the capital, really the only stop you need is Adele Department Store. Sure, it isn't as big as Bo's Market, but their merchandise is the best in the kingdom. If I had the time in Mira, I'd love to stop in and shop till I drop. Fun. Ah, Estelle, my fair rose. Welcome to Olivier Lentheim's lovely solo recital. Oh, Adios. He escaped his chair. Run. Seriously, who let you out of your seat? Yeah. Just as bracers protect the innocent and military men protect their homes, it is the duty of performers such as I to protect the soul and pathos of the moment. He did apparently beg permission from the stewardess now. Oh boy. There's no harm in letting him play. No lasting. Shira, have you no appreciation for song? You even turned down my invitation to the Elmo Springs a month ago in the most casual fashion imaginable. And I would drink myself under the table for you. What tragedy. If I actually had time to fool around like that, I'd consider it. Besides, I'd never actually drink you under the table deliberately. I don't know about all that. I just want someone who can match my pace. That's all I need from a drinking. Olivier, Shira doesn't quite get it. She doesn't realize how crazy her drinking speed is, or how her liver is basically the Gehenna of alcohol. Woo! I am sitting right here, you know, Estelle. But if you want to serenade me, my dear Lenheim, you better be ready to keep up with me. Oh boy. And remember, I won't work your liver nearly as hard as I know. That's the truth right there. Oh please, let us never speak of that night again. The memories alone makes my heart quail. Heh, I bet they do. Just what the heck? You know, I don't actually want to know. It's better you don't. It's better not to even ask. In truth, Shira, I do not mind sharing a drink with. She may drink endlessly, but at least her face reddens and the liquor begins to tell on her demeanor. But Aina, no matter how much Aina drinks, she remains as sober as a statue. And when such a seemingly sober individual pours the libations, one can hardly judge his own intake with any degree of accuracy. Ha ha ha! Okay. I probably shouldn't encourage Olivier any more on this train of thought. Probably not. A direct request from the army, huh? They're calling us to the capital. It must be a matter they don't want leaking out under any circumstances. We have the society to worry about, too. So we should be on guard for anything. Pretty much. Tita and Chloe are hanging out with Sieg. Hi, Estelle. Scrap! Out for a walk, Estelle. Uh-huh. You two just watching the clouds? Something like that. Chloe helped me become friends with Sieg. Right, Sieg? Scrap! They're BFFs. That's great, Tita. Oh, and Chloe was telling me all about the school festival. You were a knight in the play, right? That was a good time. Well, kinda, yeah. Actually, a lot of people thought I cut a pretty dashing figure as a knight. Wow, neato. I wish I could have seen you act. Well, you can come to the festival next year, Tina. It's open to the public after all. Wait, really? Mom and Dad will be back by then, too. I'll ask Grandpa about it as soon as I get home. Well, if we do that, we'll have to get Estelle on stage again next year. Sounds like a plan. You know, I think I'll just leave my things. Say, that reminds me, Tita. Your mom and dad are Your mom and dad are out of the country working, right? Yeah. We won't be seeing them until the 3rd. They're helping to establish orbital technology in places they don't have it yet. Like Beaver City. They've been gone for 2 years. Wow, that is a long time. I hope they write you letters or something at least. Yeah, once every month. I, wrote about you last time, Estelle. And in the reply... They said to give you their regards. Aw, that's sweet of them. So what kind of people are your parents, Tita? Is your mom like you? I bet she is. Not quite. Like me? I don't think so. Mom's got a really, powerful personality, I guess. Which you'll see throughout the series. She and Grandpa kind of end up fighting and wrestling a lot over stuff. Professional wrestling. Wrestling? Well, she certainly sounds energetic. Oh, but they usually get along really well. Dad says their fighting is just a way they express their love. That's one way of putting it. Well, okay. So what's your dad like? He's not like Mom at all. He's sort of quiet and reliable, I guess. I guess her mom's very unreliable. He was a bracer until about 10 years ago. Then he took an arrow to the knee and had to become a bartender. Wait, seriously? He told me once that he got hurt doing something and became an engineer afterwards. One time when Dudley said professional wrestling. Like that time the World Wrestling Federation received a pile driver. Mom said he was really famous, though. Huh, okay. They sound great. I'd love to meet them when they get back. Yeah, when they do, come over to play and I'll introduce you. Ooh, Chloe, you too. I'd love to. Thank you, Tita. It's great. Oh, you can come too, Sieg. Pure Falcon style. Oh yeah, Estelle. Do you know why the wind's nice and gentle on the deck like this? Isn't it just like that? Oh no, at the speed we're going, the wind should be really strong. Wouldn't be able to hear each other. We'd get swept off the deck, in fact. Tornado style. Wait, seriously? But if I recall correctly, there's a device aboard an airship that prevents such things. Uh-huh. It's a side effect of the flight field that keeps the ship in the air. kind of how a starship has a gravity field. Similar idea. An orbital flight engine envelops the ship in a field that counteracts gravity, you see. It also has an anti-inertial effect on anything striking the field. That includes the particles that make up the wind. Chloe, are you following any of this? I think I understand. Half of it? We're not as smart as Tita. But, generating a flight field takes a lot of power. You need a really high output orbital engine to create the field at all. Okay. So that's why people always say that it's the engine that determines what an airship can do. Pretty much. Speaking of which, the new engine Professor Russell and everyone developed for the Xseed is supposed to be incredible, isn't it? Uh-huh. Grandpa showed me the spec sheet for it, and its capabilities are way beyond existing engines. It's gonna get a technological upgrade, you know. Grandpa and the rest of the team at the Central Factory worked really hard on it. I can imagine. Oh, Julia will be delighted. Won't she? The last time I came to the capital, I saw the Xseed. It's really, really pretty. I wonder if we'll see it again. I actually thought about writing her a letter myself. I do wonder how she's doing. You can't talk to Xseed. It's kind of sad. Notitia! Which means news. Magazine reporters don't have any breaks. Speedy reporting is our lifeblood. Magazine! And you can bet I'll have my latest report written up the instant we hit the dock. Wish I could have spent more time in the hot springs. That's too bad. But Captain! Oh, Captain, my Captain. Hello, miss. Having a look around the ship, or just bored? We're above the trapped plains at the moment. The weather's fantastic. Well, why not step out on the deck and catch the view? Already did. Oh no, it's freaking Roger. Helm, we're a bit high. Can you drop us down slightly? Let's reduce altitude now before we get caught in an air current, please. La-dee-la, yes, affirmative. Immediately restoring correct altitude. Ba-da-da-bum! Say so. Do-do-do-do. Ooh, Grancel's up next, isn't it? It is. Yikes, I need to start getting stuff ready to unload when we dock. We've got so much cargo to offload in Grancel. Grancel. Not a whole lot going on down here. It's Nora! Currently to your right is the front of the Annenberg Wall. It has a long and storied history, which dates back to before the birth of the Liberal Kingdom. According to some theories, it's linked to the ancient Sumerian civilization, but the truth of the matter is unclear. That's too bad. It's Jimmy! Whoa! So that's the fort? If it really is a ruin, then maybe there's some hidden treasure inside that nobody knows about. Could be. So, about that non-aggression pact that's being signed. I heard that on the day of the signing, no civilians are being allowed into the villa where the ceremony's being held. Not even Bob Vila can go in there. Not surprising, given that it hasn't been that long since the detestable coup, but it would have been nice to see the moment it was signed, you know? Those earthquakes in Zeiss were quite a surprise. To be so localized and happening in so many different places like that. I've been around the block a few times, but I've never seen anything like that. Oh, right. The ruined mayoral election is coming up. It's between Norman, who's promoting tourism, and Portos, who's been promoting the harbor business. Norman Reedus is running for mayor, didn't you know? I wonder which candidate will get elected. Even if you're not a citizen of Ruin, it's still worth taking note of. Sim? Ah, Estelle. What is it? Need me for something? Oh, no, not really. It's just... You kind of looked like you were lost in thought. Yes. Just remembering the past a bit is all. With that sunglasses wolf guy, right? Mr. Wolf. Yeah. We last met 6 years ago. At first it felt like longer, but it hasn't been that long, you know? I guess not. So that man was your senior at your, dojo, right? What kind of martial artist is he, anyway? Well... Simply put, he's a natural. It's time for some backstory. His reflexes are perfect. His sense for battle is keen. When I knew him, he kept himself in perfect shape, and it looks like that's still true today. And on top of all that, he knows how to utilize his chi exactly. In every sense, he's a cut above the normal man. Yeah, his moves. I've never seen anything like that. I think he might even be faster and stronger in some ways than that Lawrence guy. That's scary. I think you might be right, yeah. When we were students, I admired that strength of his. Envied it even. At least I did until 6 years ago. When he killed our mentor and master of the dojo, Ryuga. What? He killed his own... Ah, sorry. I'm getting ahead of it. They both agreed to the fight. Master Ryuga had long been aware of the darkness in Walter's heart. He'd grown drunk on his own power, and hungered for still more. The Master constantly rebuked him for his actions, and reminded him what the proper heart of a martial artist is supposed to be. The living fist of the Tato style, that seeks to perfect oneself through the medium of honorable combat. The living fist, huh? That has a neat ring to it. Ultimately, though, Walter never listened. He relished the power which the most aggressive side of Tato style gave him. The aggressive side? Let's attack aggressively. Martial arts are used in combat, so no one can deny that they can be used to hurt people, as much as defend them. And while there are many who train for the latter purpose, there are also those who seek to do the former. Those who do eventually become monsters, whose fists exist only to kill. We call this side of Tato the murderer's fist. The... What? He's a murderer, didn't you know? In the end, Master Ryuga challenged Walter as he was preparing to leave the dojo to pursue that path. They fought a duel to the death over it, and Master lost. Dun-dun, defeated. He beat the Master, that's pretty impressive. I was the observer for that match. I could do nothing but watch. He's in. Well, that's what happened. And I've been looking for Walter off and on ever since. You'd think we'd meet here now in the Burrow, though. This is the hand of she who dwells above at work. Mark my words. Oh, sorry, Estelle. I didn't mean to chew your head off. Or, wait, was it ear? No, you didn't chew anything. Thanks for telling me. But, Zen, you're searching for Walter to get revenge, right? No. Like I said, their match was fairly fought. Master knew what could happen when he challenged Walter. There's no revenge to take. Oh, yeah, that's right. But then, why are you looking for him? There's something I want to confirm. Something too. Huh? Now I really don't get it. It's, kind of embarrassing. Either way, I'm still too inexperienced to find out. I hope I can sharpen myself by helping you. I see. Yeah. Well then, I hope you can keep up, Zen. We'll see, Estelle. You're the one with the shorter legs. Woo! Oh yeah, speaking of, the story, not my legs. I think I get what's going on between you and Walter. But how does Kilika fit into all this? Oh, there's a story there. It's not really my place to say. I'll only say this much. Kilika was Master Ryuga's daughter. Oh. I think you can fill in the rest for yourself now, yeah? She'll probably tell you the full story someday. Sure will. Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, once we get to the capital, I should show my face at the Kelbardian embassy. Can't wait too long or Elsa is gonna give me hell. Elsa? That wouldn't be a strict, harsh-looking woman with glasses, would it? You've seen her. Huh? You know Elsa Cochran? You saw her briefly at the very beginning. I've only seen her briefly, really. We were at the landing port, and she was in the middle of an argument with the Imperial Ambassador. Ah, yes. She's not what I would call a fan of Ereboni. She's quite confident and intelligent, usually, but Erebonia, and their nobility, tend to make her see red. I'm seeing red again! I kinda understand that, I guess. Alright. Now we just want to transition screens and... ding dong! Thank you for flying with us today. We will be arriving in Grancel shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. Passenger stuff. Everybody likes passengers. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. And here we are, back in the capital again. Feels pretty good. Guess we better check in with the guild branch first, huh? Yes. We should speak to Elman and see what the army has in mind for us. I did notice that a certain white ship isn't in port today. The Arce, I believe it was. Huh? You're right. That's the royal family's personal cruiser, right? They might be out on a mission or something. If I recall, the RSA should be at Leiston Fortress at the moment. Being fitted with the new engine, Professor Russell and his colleagues have been working on it. Oh yeah! Gustav said he'd be flying out to Leiston on the factory's airship. Oh, I see. So that awesome ship is being made even more awesome? I seriously can't wait to see that. They're just changing the engine, so I doubt the exterior will change much. But it'll totally be the world's fastest airship, that's for sure. Take that, Setzer. You jerk. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for coming. I've read the reports from Ruin and Zeiss. Good work, truly. We've done well in opposing the Society thus far. I doubt the guys we fought would agree. Both that masked man and the guy with sunglasses didn't really seem to take it, or us, seriously. Even knowing that the Society is moving is valuable, Estelle. Don't disparage yourself. Your successes should make the Royal Army trust us even further. On that note, why does the Army want to see us? I'm guessing it has something to do with the Society. Yes, about that. It seems they don't want to discuss it over the phone. John style. An Army official will be coming by soon to explain the situation in person. Something that cannot be discussed by phone, they say. What they mean is that they do not wish to risk any unwelcome ears listening in on the call. Wait, you can do that? Oh yes, it's quite possible. Telephones are convenient, but with the right equipment, intercepting a conversation signal is not very difficult. We use a scrambling device between branches to prevent interception of guild business. Unfortunately, the scrambling doesn't work with the Army for some reason. Yes, the Army uses a different system. All calls between us are thus completely open. Wow, that's ducky. Ducky style. Why can't the Army just share a mixer scrambler thingamajigger with us? We are working together, but we're still an international citizens group, and they're a national defense force. As much as your father trusts us, Estelle, I don't think they can give us something so sensitive so easily. Elnan? From the sound of things, you do have some idea of what this is all about, yes? I doubt you would have called us directly otherwise. Ah, am I being that transparent? I can only hazard a guess, really, but I believe it's very likely this has to do with the signing of the Non-Aggression Pact. I mean, of course it does. The Non-Aggression Pact? I remember hearing something about that. What exactly is going on with that, anyway? It is a treaty affecting Liberl, Ereboni, and Calvert, proposed by Grandmother. In short, it says all countries involved will attempt at all times to solve international disputes without resorting to force. Whoa! So, like, it'll end war? Well, no. There's no true enforcement mechanism beyond simply being known as a treaty breaker, but enforcing it like that would be difficult. It should still be something of a deterrent, though, and it will hopefully promote more friendly relations between ourselves and others. That'd be nice. Okay, I get it. Queen Alicia does it again. She's got a good eye for this kind of thing. It'll be neat if that made the countries nicer to each other. The pact is being signed in a large ceremony at the Herb Royal Villa next weekend. Dignitaries from all three nations will be attending, and the media is paying close attention. Which is to say, they may as well have painted a sign on the roof of the villa saying, Ouroboros, please attack us. Basically. Oh yeah, that could really get ugly. It's going to be quite the task, isn't it? Yep. So if you just want us to wait here for the army official, then... Correct. We do have some time before he's scheduled to arrive, so feel free to... Uh-oh. Oh, pardon me a moment. If that's John, I swear... Freaking dialing 811. Hello, this is the Grancel Bracer Guild branch. Yes. Yes. I see. Yes. That certainly is a problem. Just a moment, please. Is that the army on the phone? No, it's a member of the Herb Royal Villa staff. They seem to have a lost child from one of the tourists in their care. Unfortunately, they can't seem to actually locate her parents. Uh-oh. Of course, this lost child is a very important character. That's awful! Do they want us to help? Just so, Your Highness. They've asked for our aid in locating the child's parents or guardians. There's still some time before our guest from the army is due to arrive. Would you mind taking care of this? Sure. We'd be glad to. You're in, right, Shira? Of course. Let's get over to the villa. Thank you. But there's some stuff to do before that. Hello. Yes, we have a team of bracers we can dispatch immediately. And your name, sir? Yes. Understood. If his name is John, I'm quitting this game. Well then, our bracers will be over as soon as they are able. The lost child is in charge of a butler named Raymond. Ray Barone, even. Once you arrive at the villa, inquire with him. Alright then. Wait a sec, Raymond? Why does that name ring a bell? Wasn't he that one butler we found? Sure was. You know, when we saved Chloe during the coup. He was hiding under a counter, like a coward. Right, Niall's friend. Ah, good. If you know him, that should make things even easier. Should. Doesn't mean it will. Well then, good luck. Thanks, General Pepper. Please form your party. You may choose 2 other members aside from the mandatory members. We're just gonna go ahead and keep the same party, I suppose.
Right!
Might as well.